Hi, my name is Sergeant Sarah Emmerich, and I've been personal training for nearly 20 years. I'm a former collegiate cross-country coach, an avid runner, weightlifter, and currently studying for my master's in exercise science. Today we're going to talk about running form. What some people may not realize is that there is quite a bit of science behind all sports, including running. If you want to be efficient and injury-free, research is key. Let's start with your arm swing. You need the arms to help gain speed and balance. A bad arm swing, like crossing your body or hammering when your arms go up and down, will waste energy. To conserve energy, you want your arms going forward and back like you're sawing. Focus on pulling your arm back and let your arm glide forward. For your hands, we like to say potato chip grip. If you squeeze that chip too hard, it's going to break. If you squeeze your fist, you're wasting energy. You don't want knife hands either. Relaxed, fingertips curled, and loose. If you want to increase your speed, increase your arm swing. The faster your arms go, the faster your legs go. Now let's talk about running posture. Chin up, head level, gaze forward. Don't look at the ground below you and keep that airway open. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from those ears. Picture somebody at the end of their ACFT 2 mile, and you can picture their shoulders are elevated and their head might be slightly tilted. They are tired, yet they are burning excess energy to keep that bad posture. Avoid twisting. You're not running sideways, so make sure your torso stays forward. When I say lay low, I don't mean I'm up, they see me, I'm down. No, not that. I mean don't bop up and down. You should be able to run under a low ceiling and not hit your head. Fall forward is very important. If you look at the photo, the good runner looks like he is sprinting with his forward lean, but I assure you he's not sprinting. It will make your gait faster, but it will also make you more efficient and safer for your joints. Which leads into the next slide for the foot strike. When you lean forward, you have a better opportunity to land with your foot beneath you versus out in front. When your foot lands out in front, you heel strike and you can create the kickstand effect, which is basically just jamming all of your joints from your heel, ankle, knee, hip, and all the way up your spine. When you land underneath your body, you'll have a better opportunity to propel yourself forward with a shorter contact time on the ground and less jamming of the joints. Now, I'm not saying heel striking is going to cause problems. You can heel strike if it's close to the center of mass. Just avoid reaching that leg out in front of your body. Now, the next slide shows a person's foot stance. Pronation, the ankle falling inward. Neutral, using all parts of your foot for balance and weight. Or supination, mainly using the outside of the foot and creating an excessively high arch. If you look at the bottom of your used shoes, you will see the wear and tear to see how you land when you walk or run. Obviously, the goal is to be neutral when you're walking or running. No worries if you're not. It's a mind-body connection that you must improve on, as well as increase the muscle strength in your feet. Increasing the muscles in your feet takes time, but it's worth for all your joints. Now make sure you wear wide toe box shoes or walk bare feet when possible to use the strength of your toes and the rest of your feet. When you wear shoes, you provide that support, but that support is taking away from the strength of your feet. Now let's talk more sciencey stuff. Gait, the art of controlled falling. See, very sciencey. Your gait analysis determines your muscular imbalances. Your stride length is the distance from your right foot to your next right foot or your left to your left foot strike. For running purposes, the average stride for men is 1.39 meters and women is 1.32. You can see on the Garmin screenshot that the average stride length is 1.13, which tells me that this person is probably short. It's me. And yes, I'm short. All right, for the next slide, we're going to talk about your cadence. If you ever took a music class, you'll remember the metronome ticking to stay on beat. Same thing with running. You want to run on beat. Cadence is the number of times each foot strikes the ground in a minute during a running activity. The goal is 180. Taller runners often have a lower cadence. Lower cadence often forces you to overstride and put more stress on joints such as your knees and hips. To increase your cadence, focus on running with shorter and quicker steps, and remember to fall forward, land below your body mass, and keep that back leg kind of straight versus kicking and bending that back leg. Have that higher cadence will hopefully help prevent you from overstriding and doing the kickstanding. I know Garmin will tell your cadence, and I'm sure other watches will too. So take a look at what yours is and try to increase it by 5 to 10% at a time if you need to. Maybe find some music that has a tempo of 180 to help you increase your step cadence. Now, let's put it all together. Thanks to Chief Shea for demonstrating bad form versus good form. In the first clip, you can see he is standing completely straight up. He is very bouncy, his arm swing is excessive, and he's doing the hammering motion and just wasting energy. Because he is standing so tall, his foot strike is really stretched out and creating that kickstand effect. Versus the good form, where he is leaning forward to propel himself forward, minimal bouncing, his arm swing is a little more controlled and relaxed, and he is still heel striking, but not excessively. It's a work in progress. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to address them.